The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
You're gonna regret it. Hey, you get something good. I can do this all day.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with? The courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Let's rock! Gunner down! Hey.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already. We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Sweet.
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator. Courser's after the girl. Anyone who needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
That's it. What? Nice.
You got that? Me? Computers are always beyond me.
Yes. Got it.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate? I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. The password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help. You find a way in, but listen.
Sweet.
We took the girl from square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay, it's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please! Wait, you can have the girl! No!
You've been following me.
Hey there.
Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
And just who is this synth anyway?
A fugitive. Runaway Institute property. I'm shutting her down and bringing her back. You, on the other hand, will die like the rest of them.
Don't leave anything behind, if you can help it.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
Who are you?
We'll talk once you open the door. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Use it to gain access.
Uh-huh. That's it. Hey there.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
My Institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these... Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supply. And before you ask, no. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead.
Right.
I don't need your help anymore.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, boy, you know... Hey,
What's up, boss? Anything I can do for you, boss?
are things all right?
You sure know how to have a good time, I'll give you that.
I can handle myself. No need to stick around.
Well, this is different.
That's how it's done, boys. What the? Turn up. Only a fucking coward hides. Show your face. Come on. There.
No sign of him now.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
Oh, that was fun. Hope there's something useful to be found.
You're dead. You hear me?
Let's have some fun.
Get off of me! Ain't my fight, rookie.
Not today, pal.
Having fun, huh? I could do this all day.
I hate Mason, but everyone else loves him. He's so alpha, they say. He's so an asshole, that's what I say. Tells me to know my place when all I'm doing is trying to help. How the hell am I supposed to prove myself when he has me babysitting slave cages all day? I'm taking my own pack out, and we're gonna take down a Deathclaw. Let's see what the breeder has to say when I drop that thing's head in his lap. Who's alpha now, bitch? Can't wait.
Can't wait for what?
What? Nothing. How long were you... Ah, shit. Just get out of here.
Got it.
You got some nimble fingers there, huh? That's it for now.
Hey.
Should have known better. Looks like this was cleaned out quick. Not a great sign.
Burn marks. They must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Heads up.
Need something from me? You're the overboss. Okay, boss.
Over here, now!
Take this!
Bad move.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside. You can relax now. Reinforcements have arrived.
Cavalry's arrived. I don't know where you're going, but if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here.
Going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Dance?
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Excuse me.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Where'd they go?
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Get the heck out.
You sure do travel in style.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. Did you spot anything hostile during the flight? I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it?
It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes from here. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
If it ain't my favorite overboss. What you need?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with... If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to them. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth.
Right.
As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly. Now, was there anything else?
Not even a hint? Come on.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon. Now dispense with the questions. That's all for now. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck. If you have any questions, ask.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
I don't have any.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck. Dismissed, Initiative.
Kells.
Questions, Initiate?
No, please.
Captain Kells.
Questions, Initiate?
Yo, psst.
What's up? From here? No, boss, I can't do that. You're the overboss. Okay, boss.
Captain Kells?
Questions, Initiate?
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Excuse me.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Hey.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me! There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Hey there.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
Heads up, they went dark. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Let's have some fun.
ferals. Radiation...
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
So this is the pride of Vault-Tec. Remarkable use of technology.
They thought they would be safe in here.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
look alive, Gage.
You need anything, you just say the word.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Gotta be able to move quick if we need it, boss. Might want to drop some of that shit you're lugging around.
What's going on?
I'm just so hungry all the time.
I'd like to trade some items.
What's going on?
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Hear anything, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you. Now.
Actually, I need some...
Alright, but go easy on the chems.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing. Wasting space on that.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Elder. I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck. Welcome aboard the Pridwin Soul.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Captain Kells?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording.
Any idea how to get rust out of power
It
armor
appears the
joints?
intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Lost visual.
Somebody's gonna be surprised.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. Don't let Maxon's age fool you.
No way to pick this.
He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah. I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Yes. Sweet.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Damn!
Hey.
What? up, boss?
The ends justify the means when it comes to freeing the
Uriah.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
This place smells horrible.
It does? I've spent so long researching these specimens, I guess I don't even notice it anymore. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code, the DNA sequences that are... You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on it.
Sure.
However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to... I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic... Instead of decades, I can do it in moments.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but the specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, what I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem.
I appreciate your confidence in my... I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has...
Right.
All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and... Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and... Dance.
Ingram?
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Folks will know you mean business, strutting around in that thing.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Hey! Need something from me? You're the overboss. Okay, boss.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Over here.
Here? No, boss, I can't do that.
Move here.
Sounds like a plan. Yep, okay. Yeah, all right.
Got it.
Oh, no, you don't. Target reacquired. Nice. Target re-
Proctor Tegan.
We can talk shop after you've fully checked in with Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Hail Knight.
How did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Captain.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon. I'll administer your exam after you've checked in.
Medical report. Night Captain Cade reporting.
I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths.
You've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Joining our cause was the wisest
Paladin
decision
Dance.
of your life, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up...
Uh-huh. So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, as your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
In that case, I prefer to tag along. If you change your mind.
That's a tough-looking dog. I bet he's handy enough.
Gage.
Need something, boss?
Come with me. I need your help.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Beat it, bud.
Hey. Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. We're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for... Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel need...
Maybe I can...
That would be... As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that...
Right.
And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, in any event, it was a pleasure.
Proctor Quinlan.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done. Once you're finished introducing yourself, I have plenty of work to be done if you have the time.
Captain Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? You were a Vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
I hope that you're kidding.
Not at all. I'm quite serious, actually. However, I'll just assume that your answer to that one is a no. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance.
Uh-huh. Captain Cade.
Please state the nature of your... Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can do to help?
I need some supplies.
Scribes have been stocking...
Uh-huh.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. We'll get the job done.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
Sure. What the hell? I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Who were you fighting?
Super mutants. The damn things had wrangled a couple of behemoths and were marching on our main base of operations. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission...
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side...
Uh-huh. As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lift. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime, have you...
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
Proctor.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something.
Bother with that. Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal now. We have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
Center mass. Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of those.